What is good, friends, and welcome back. We are in the middle of a fight between K27 and Top. We are in Cairo. Top is near their safe zone. They're trying to break out and they are attempting an attack on K27. And as you can see, we're off to a good start. Starcrest bombing this poor guy. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna zoom out so you can see where we are exactly. So stop trying to leave their safe zone. They are surrounded by K27 and Super Legend. Both are playing against top. This is a weird battleground. If you're aware of that, you know that we have very strong alliances versus smaller alliances. How does it work? I have no idea. It does not. A lot of people, a lot of players not happy about why they got thrown out in this battleground. Now, Top is trying to destroy those turrets. And being part of this artillery group, I will be very nervous as they are not protected by any tank or helicopter group. There you go. We have a group on their right. They have to catch up, but it's unfortunately too late as they're getting assaulted from top and left side. Usually, when I deal with an artillery group or when I'm in charge of an artillery group, you have to make sure, and I keep saying that, friends, because a lot of players are doing the same mistake or repeating the same mistake. When you're in charge of an artillery group, you absolutely need armor protection. You need a group. In this case, there's a big group or at least two small group of artillery. You need at least two groups of either tanks or a helicopter on top of fighters to protect that group. I mean, artillery, as you can see, they can deal a crazy amount of damage, but they are also very vulnerable against armor. But despite being, despite my warning, they still managed to survive this onslaught. Top is half the size of K27. Believe it or not, they reduce their power to avoid being thrown in a legendary one battleground, but they got thrown into this battleground anyways. So now they are in a huge disadvantage, meaning that they were expected to be thrown into legendary 2, where most of the alliance out there are between 25 and 35 billion power. But they got thrown in Legendary 1 where they have to face alliances twice their size. And it's a struggle. Despite having, in this area at least, Top is having the best troops. I mean, we have Scan, which is the leader of Top. He's a powerful player, really strong base, really hard base. And also Starcrest. As you can see, his bombers, he's very active in this area. So K27 have to deal with two of the most powerful players in this game, and I think Starcrest is the most powerful player of the entire game. So he's a tough cookie. I mean, you gotta be careful. They got very strong troops. As you can see, those bombers can destroy bases in one pass, as he got two of them. So he's gonna hose them down. Well, look at this. Ooh. And I like this gameplay. I'm gonna share it with you, friends. I got lucky enough to stumble across this action, and I just love when you see alliances using everything they have. I mean, they're hosing down with their bombers non-stop as they dominate the sky. K27 doesn't have the same quality as doesn't have the same troops in terms of quality. They have the numbers behind them, but just those units are getting absolutely destroyed. by top artillery and armor. As you can see, one base tried to ambush them. He got wiped quick and still sending bombers. When you dominate the sky like that, do not hesitate to spam the area with bombers. This has two effects, right? Disrupt any, to repel the attack, and disrupt any attempt to reform and regroup for the enemy, of course. As let's say you lead an attack, you get destroyed, now you have to reform a new group. So ideally you want to be standing right next to the action and you wait until the group fills up. But when you get bombed non-stop, it's very hard to organize anything, let alone an artillery group, right? So this is what you want to do. And K-27, if they would be smart, I'm not saying they're dumb, but if they would be smart, they would start building anti-aircraft defense. As their jets are no match for Top's jet, those anti-aircraft defense, they are the best because they're really hard to destroy, and they deal a lot of damage. They will prevent any, they will create a no-fly zone basically. So they should think about that maybe next time. And whenever you have to deal with this kind of situation, friends, build those anti-aircraft guns. They really work. Alright, so they kind of got, they were not in sync trying to burn out this base, so this poor guy is eating all the aggro by himself. They do have what it needs to destroy. You see, there it goes. So quick. So quick. You just had to be in sync. There you go. So this guy's gone, and they're pushing, destroying those defense. If you're not aware of those defense, friends, it's because you didn't play Cairo yet. Cairo is a level 4 city where you can build those map building they call, and these are basically defense. And they do work. You will get a lot of kills from those buildings depending of where you build them. In that case, that building will not be successful as it's getting destroyed. And they missed the truck, no big deal. By the way, friends, good morning if you live in Canada Eastern Time. For everybody else, good day or good afternoon. And I'm very sorry if the quality of the footage is not on par with the rest of my videos. I changed the screen capture software. I'm doing some tests. And also, I'm sorry if it's confusing as both alliance show in white. This is not my Battleground, and when I see this, it's very hard for me to ask for a peace treaty. So at least we can tell the difference between one alliance versus the another. So I will try my best to make this as clear as possible, but in that case, yeah, we have to try to figure out who's attacking who. Not easy. So now Top is reorganizing. They got all their artillery destroyed, so they will gather another group, I suppose. Yep, there you go. There you go. So they have quite a lot of bodies on the ground. But wait until you see K-27. K-27, I do not know them. I've never played with them. I know they're from server 27. From their name, they are mostly Asian. Taiwanese maybe, I don't know, you tell me. Top, I know them. I've played with them at least 2 times. First time I encountered them, we played with them in San Francisco. They were much more powerful back then. They have some experienced players that know what they are doing. So they're trying to clear up the way out of those turrets. watch out, friends. Be careful. This is risky. I'd be very nervous once again. Being nervous is fine as long as you're not panicking and doing weird stuff. Okay, more bombers. Yahoo! Oh, he missed. So this is the ideal scenario for those Liberty bombers. Those bombers, they cannot track targets, so you can hope when you send them, you're just hoping that the target will still be there. And there's a lot of them, so ideal for a Liberty bomber. I do not have a Liberty bomber. I'm working on it. As you know, it takes quite a while to assemble a 7.2, and modernizing that unit is another challenge. But it's in the plan. I think that bomber has a lot of potential, both in offense and defense. Okay, look at this poor turret, how fast it's gonna get destroyed. Boom, boom. When the officer skill kicks in, there you go. Why it melts so fast? As you can see, Scan is in the area with his troops. He got top troops. Very strong howitzer. Whoa. Poof. Jeez. Yeah, those turrets for them, they do not cause a problem. It's just a matter of time before they are cleaned. Oh, and Scan have some infantry. Ideal to destroy turrets. As infantry, they are not affected by the Scorpion cannons. Oh yeah. Oh, a lot of activity from top. Good for them. I see at least 3 or 4 groups, if not more, on top of the howitzer. Be careful, Scan, you're way too deep. Ooh! Yeah, he survived that. Good for him. Now I see a group of K-27 on the upper side of the screen. Now somebody jump. Oh, yeah. Not too sure why you would attempt this jump with a burnout base, but I think that this is the perfect decoy, as now there is a huge group on the top of my screen assaulting that smaller group of top, and they will clean everything. Oh yeah. Starcrest sending bombers. Yep, a little bit too late, but still, yeah, not the best spot either. He missed. We don't see Starcrest base, but he's maybe 60 kilometers below. Oh yeah, more bombers. Send everything. You can't miss. You just send in the back. Hopefully you'll get some kills. More base dropping in on the upper portion. Now K-27 understand that they better set up their base deeper inside their claim land to force top from going deeper in their territory. So they have the advantage. Now they have to retreat. K-27 is, oh, they are overrun by K-27 now. So yeah, this is a big problem. I think that I saw Top's troop, Scan's troop, all his troops are gone. Yeah, there you go. So he's retraining, and he must retrain fast as they are getting overrun. And in that case, K-27 is in a good position to do an easy burn on Scan, as you have basically no troop. Same thing for his friend, the Chinese guy or the Taiwanese guy. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry, I cannot read those names, obviously. But now Top is sending everything, and when I say everything, I say everything. All their bombers are trying to repel this attack, and so far they're doing a good job. There's less K-27 now, and most of what's left is half dead or more. Yeah. See how much airplanes top have? And look at Starcrest fighter. Wow. Yep. Oh, that poor artillery on the left portion of my screen. He barely survived. Damn. Yep, that was a good attack. So when I say K-27 have more troops than top, there you go. So they can assemble a huge army groups trying to defeat them by numbers, as they do not have the strength if we compare both units. I mean, K-27, I've seen some strong players, but when you have to deal with Starcrest and Scan, both of them at the same time, you need a lot of people. It's not easy to destroy. Oh, more bombers. Oh my, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. At least 4 bombers. Yeah. And those bombers, they do not work well against infantry and base map buildings. They're kind of immune to those attacks. And if you like this kind of footage, despite not being able to tell the difference between a friend or foe, I have something else for you. A bit later, I will upload another great footage from G27 and G28 versus 6 alliances. Okay, now K27 will have to wait, refill their group, reform, make new groups. They suffer quite a bit. I mean, yeah. I'm very... Oh, so still some action inside their territory. Okay. And Scan almost have full troops. He's defending with all his howitzer. Oh. He's melting those tanks. Wow. Oh, this guy tried to bomb. K-27 guy tried to bomb Scan's troop, but he didn't even arrive to destination. Couldn't even drop a single bomb. He got completely eliminated. Yeah, K-27 is not stopping. They keep pushing. They're pressing on with their attack. They're relentless. And they are twice the size in terms of members or in terms of total power. And it's hopeless when you have to deal with an alliance, let's say 5 billion power above you. It's very difficult. Imagine that twice as much power. It's just impossible. You can just play for kills and strictly for fun. There's no chance to be able to destroy that enemy. So yeah, they're struggling a little bit. Hopefully next Battleground will be more balanced. And speaking of Battleground, this is the most bizarre Battleground I've ever seen. I see HBR, that is a 55 billion power. I see G27, which is 66 billion power, against 26 billion power alliance. How can you balance this? I mean, the problem is Lilith creating 2 rounds for Legendary 1 Battleground. Okay, Legendary 1 is for the best of the best. You usually see at this time of this video, you see at least 50 billion power alliance in this Battleground. And this is not the place for any alliance under that power. When it's not balanced, nobody have fun. So I don't see the point of creating 2 rounds for this kind of Battleground, as we barely have 8 alliances that qualify for this tier. All right. So they should eliminate one tour for legendary 1 and make more Battleground for legendary 2, or make more for gold. I don't know, but we definitely not have enough alliances for 2 legendary 1 Battleground. Yeah, K27, they're not stopping. And yeah, top is trying to regroup and reform. Kind of hard when K27 is keeping the pressure. Thank God they have bombers. Now they're building map buildings, trying to form a psychological and physical barrier between them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good move from Scan. You see why they don't build anti-aircraft defense? To prevent this type of attack. Those are easy kills, and I'm surprised I don't see Starcrest bombing with Scan. They would have cleared this area by then. And like I said, I know everybody have a bomber, at least one. You send it, you control the sky, you have all the good fighters to interdict any aircraft from coming. Might as well use your bomber. It doesn't matter if your bomber is weak, it's bothering the enemy, you have no idea. So use them, and use them a lot. Now all those map buildings will get cleared. Oh, somebody saved his truck. Now this one may not be lucky. Ooh, yeah. Got it. Sorry if you hear me sipping my coffee. Oh, so now we got a good push from top. Watch out, Scan. Don't go too far. Yeah, we have a helicopter group on top, guarding and preventing any assault on that artillery group below. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 groups, 11 pieces of artillery. And they are not small troops. Ooh! That truck was made of uranium. Okay, they got it. I don't know how it survived those first salvo. So this will be interesting. Now again, that helicopter group, they need to stick to, yeah. You see what's gonna happen? That artillery group will not, oh my lord. Oh fudge. Oh yeah, K27, they saw that as a guys, we have to assault this artillery or else we'll be in trouble. And top saw this as well, and they say we better have our bombers or else we will lose some troops. They still lost some. I see a few tops still. Very hard for me to tell who is who. But the result is K27 got the upper end thanks to the numbers. Now if they come too close, they will get punished. Oh yeah, with those bombers. Ooh, mama. Yeah, Scan again, poor guy. He lost probably around 600 or 700 troops. You have to retrain again. It's very hard. I mean, when you send artillery on the field, most of the time it doesn't come back. Sooner or later, it will get destroyed. Unless you have some a lot of units guarding those howitzers. So now K27, they clean all tops and they will try to destroy this map building if they can make it alive, because we we have a lot of bombers. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, so close to the base also. I mean, you send them, you miss, you go home, you recall and send them again, and you keep sending those bombers. Whoa. Imagine the lag playing in this area. So now you're telling yourself how K27 will succeed burning those two bases. They will need to bring a lot of units. And there's more bombers than anything. I've rarely seen that many bombers. I used to, before version 5.0, before the troop modernization, the modern troop, a lot of players had at least 2 Liberty bombers. It was a very common bomber. Now it's hard to assemble them and modernize them, so you don't see them as much as before. But in that case, those players, they do have them. Good play by both of those allies. Very exciting to see this kind of footage. And if you like this footage, you will like the next one I will upload very soon, featuring, like I said, G27 and G28 versus the rest. Yep, friends, 2 alliances versus 6. Oh yeah, top do not like having troops in front of their base. You can tell they will explain to them that do not come close, or come close and we'll make some kills. If you didn't play Cairo yet, be patient, it will come. And now it's a fun city. It used to be the worst city ever. I made a video about this, complaining and showing all the everything wrong with this city. But now they fixed most of the thing. It's not perfect, nothing is perfect, but now it's much more enjoyable. It makes more sense. And you probably saw by then the survey from Warpath asking about what could be improved, and I talked a little bit earlier about it. So the game imbalance on those Battleground. I hope that Lilith will fix this, as when you have to, it's so unbalanced, it's not fun for anyone. I mean, when you're the dominant alliance, you have to face the enemy that is in their safe zone 24 hours a day. It's not fun. It's boring, and you don't want to farm the entire event, so you want them to come out. But the enemy, they don't want to come out, they don't want to get kills, so it's not going anywhere. Now, you see what's happening. K27 has is gathering an impressive army. You see, this is where this is going. Look at this. Oh, they are on the move, and this will hurt. Oh, this guy doesn't have any troops. Uh-oh, is he out of troops? No, he's gonna eat it. Oh my. No, he have troops. They're outside. Oh my God, bad timing. Yeah, too late, I guess. Being top, I would have sent those bomber way early to disrupt the gathering. So now this base will be gone. It will not survive. You don't need to be a psychic. Oh, it just disappeared. Just like this. And now Scan is in trouble. He's buffed, he got almost no troops, and now the red laser beam of death is in action. You see how fast it's reacquiring a new target. That means the target is destroyed and it's finding a new one. %30 of his HP gone, now almost 50. Oh, it's dropping fast. It's dropping fast. He will not survive that. I'd love to see that game report. Scan, if you see this video, please share it with me if you still have it. Ooh, now he's gone. Okay. Very good attempt by K-27. Too bad his friend was not prepared for this assault. Yeah. They will not reach Starcrest, and now they will eat those bombers again. Yeah, completely overrun. So look at this bomber. Look how much damage it's gonna deal. Boom, he drops, and look at the HP. Ooh! Yep. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. So strong, those bombers. Another pass. Whoa. Okay, a guy dropping on top. Now they will try to capitalize on their momentum and claim as much defense as they can. If they can deal with those bombers. Oh my. Yeah, we have top is have a little group on the upper right portion of the screen trying to break the momentum. So far looks like it's working. Yeah, K-27 doesn't have much active troops now. They will need to retrain. In that case, they should just abort, retreat, regroup, or else they will lose everything. If they can afford it. If they can, that's fine. But looks like top is running low on resources or reserves. Maybe it's just me. Oh, somebody dropped. Oh, and he's back. Yeah. Ooh. One pass of 2 bombers. That's how much damage he's doing. Will he be able to destroy this base in only 1 pass? Yeah, and those bombers are not suffering at all with the amount of air coverage he got. Oh yeah, almost gone. So it's you almost need 1 pass to completely destroy this base. That's how strong his bomber is or are. Okay, top reforming group behind Scan. Scan used his recovery assist. This turret is gone, and this truck as well. No, that truck got lucky. Ooh. That guy is building another turret that will, that's like an invitation to destroy it. So close. I don't know why he's waiting and he's wasting petrol. But at least he saved the truck. And if you want to cancel his build, just burn the base and you will kill 2 birds in 1 stone. Just be careful when you bomb a base or when you attack a base defense, you activate the base. So they did this clean. Yeah, clean gameplay. Let's see what's going on. I see fighters. Yep, no ground force, only fighters. Alright, so what do we have here? Oh, small group trying to push, not really trying to bother them. Ooh, he died. So we have a 241 million and 205 million bases, nothing crazy for Scan and Starcrest and the rest of the top guy. And what we have here is small push, or maybe not small. Bomb those artillery, friends. Do not bomb armor. Bomb the artillery on your left. That will be better. That will increase your survivability. I can't speak. Oh, now they are attacking Scan again. Ooh. Will they burn him this time? Or for a second time? Zip, zip, zip. Okay. Yeah, the issue is you see those howitzer at your left. Yeah, this is the... Yeah, those bombers should have attacked this side first. Now they will succeed. I just blew up. Okay. Though that was a nice attack still. They did this pretty good despite the power of Scan. I mean, you need to be careful about those strong bases. Even if they have 10 or 15% left, they are dangerous. And most of the time that's when those bases get the most kill, as the enemy, they underestimate the HP and the power of those strong bases. Yeah, so top they have this border, they can control this border and that border, so it's kind of a tough spot for both of them at the same time, as they can attack on both sides at once. So you need to be on your toes. You need to be careful. There's a lot of infantry now. Good for them. Do you plan on assembling infantry? I'm thinking about it. The issue is, I've never considered it. Probably same for you. And now, even if I have almost a 7.2 a unit ready to modernize, I do not have any tech for the infantry. I have to start from scratch, and this is a problem. Okay, Scan is back. Now he doesn't have the assist. He's at not even 5%. So is it a good idea to drop in front of the battlefield? No. I would guess that he have time to play and he wants to enjoy what's left of his playtime. That's my guess. I may be wrong. That's what I would do. I mean, there's no point of dropping besides having only this time to play. So his friend will do their best to protect this base. And there is a lot of K-27 troops still. I mean, they have the numbers. You see this right away. You see less top now, and still the same amount of K-27 players. Ooh, look at this troop. Bing! You need a lot of audacity or courage to attack an artillery during its firing sequence. When you start firing, the initial load time is around 4 seconds, and when this artillery recharge, it's around 2 seconds. So the window is very small, actually too small. You need to prepare. You have 4 seconds to counter a 2 seconds reload. Good luck. Unless you're, oh, look at this guy. So, yep, bad idea. Now top have a group on north of Scan, but K-27 have groups all around. That's what I see. And yep, Scan is gonna say goodbye again, I believe. Oh, a lot of yeah. So somebody engages base, so they want to get rid of him. His HP is dropping slowly, maybe because K-27 is not in sync with this siege. They better wake up before they realize that they are dying. Yep. Yeah, now it's gone. Okay, so he's been burned 3 times now. Yeah. Now K-27 is deep into Top's territory. They will of course attempt to destroy those map buildings if they can survive this this bombing. Watch out for those artillery K-27. They are in a bad spot. You are being targeted. Ooh, they're going heavy. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bombers, if not more. Definitely a lot of targets. Wow. And those K-27 guys, they can play. I mean, they have good coordination. They lead their attack all at once. They're doing a good job. Yep. They're not stopping. Will they burn that guy? That Asian guy? Probably not. I don't think they have enough troops now. They do have some, but most of them are not in good shape. Yeah, better retreat and regroup. This time, that's what I would do at least. Oh yeah. Now they will go against this infantry. Yep, they're destroying it. Yeah. It doesn't have the same effect as if they were attacking artillery. I'm gonna accelerate the footage so not much is going on. And what do we have here? My guess is, yep, scan. He's back. Now with partial troops, maybe because he's out of reserves. No HP, not much reserves. Let's see how how this is gonna work for him. He's gonna have to be careful, very smart of how he's gonna use his troop to not lose more of them, as at this point when you have 0 reserves, it takes a lot of time to be in combat ready condition, if I can say. So we will probably play mostly defensive. Okay, they're gonna go for this turret. We got a strong Katyusha. Watch out. I can't wait to have a strong rocket truck. I mean, I used to have a great one, a powerful one before the modern units. Now I have to work my way up from the very beginning. It takes a lot of time. Ooh, that was a nice attack. This coffee player is pretty good. Yep. Yep, he knows his unit. He knows how to use it. Yep, that tank did a mistake. He tried to attack this Katyusha. Ooh. There's some good players in top. Definitely, they some have some experience. You can tell they're playing smart. They're just not suiciding their troops like I see often. They're being careful. Path. Oh yeah, that artillery. Oh, eat it. Ding. Thank you. So there's a spot for another base. I would deploy my base on the right side of scan to try and support him the best as I can. Oh yeah. Yeah, this Sonic guy, he knows how to use the artillery. But don't get fooled. Even if you know how to use it, you cannot go too far away from your base. Ooh, yeah. More bombers. Yeah, good effect. Poof. Great job on that turret. Well done. So now top is more on the defense. They realized that, well, their push didn't work as expected, or it worked at the beginning, but now K27 woke up and are in full alert. They are ready for the attack. And now K27 is on the attack. Initially, top tried to assault them, and then it went against them. Oh, okay. So they lit up this base. Will they have enough power? Yeah, plenty. Just like this. Top doesn't need much troops to destroy a base, as you can see. They only have like 2 or 3 howitzer. Boom, boom. He's gone. Then the bombers are back at it. Oh yeah. Watch out for the group on your left. Watch out. I see some howitzer, an infantry. Oh. Half of that group of K-27 is already gone. Keep sending those bombers, friends. Keep sending. Do not hesitate. Fuel is free. Yeah. Oh. They have, K-27 still have a lot of bodies. And I think they are in position to send, scan in its safe zone again. Unless, oh yeah. He's not, he doesn't have enough HP. It's too bad. And he's gone. Very curious how many casualty K-27s suffered, how many losses they got, but it's in the it's a lot. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if Scan got if you add all his report, he's in the 10,000 of kills for sure. I mean, and Starcrest too, the amount of victims he made with his bombers, it's unbelievable. And he didn't suffer much. Those bombers, I'm sure he lost less than 100 reserves out of them. They control the sky, so there's nothing. K-27 doesn't have any units to counter those bombers. Like I said earlier, they should have built those anti-aircraft defense, and they did not. So next time, I hope you do build them. But we learn from our mistakes, no big deal. Like I said many times, making mistake is fine. You learn from your mistake as long as you don't repeat the same mistake. That Saudi Arabia guy just dropped in. He got a healthy base, maybe not enough troops. Oh, maybe some of his troops are in a group already. So this sumo guy, Top will retaliate with a counterattack. They will go against that sumo guy. He shouldn't be too difficult to burn. 3 passes and he's already 25%. Ooh, almost 50 now. Almost 50% HP gone. Yep. And K-27 just standing there eating it until somebody wakes up and say, hey, listen dude, your troops died. Some good coordination on top side. Sending all those bombers at the same time got a good effect. And even if there's not attack, you see a bomber going at it, I send my bomber. I initiate the attack, and this has a rolling ball effect. Like, oh yeah, a bomber, good idea. So you send your stuff. Usually that's what happened. There's no tag or maybe no R4 around. Somebody pushes and everybody jump in. More bombers, and that will be the end of this Sumo 119, as well as some troops. Oh yeah. Well done. Well done. It's tidy now. Nice and tidy. Oh, you saw that? A K-27 guy just dropped. Will he suffer from the same fate? 283 million power. No, that's... Was it that guy? No, I don't think so. Yeah, that warmonger guy, not too sure if... Yeah, look at this Katyusha. This is not a good idea. I see this, I send my tank, and goodbye. So this guy maybe doesn't have the best experience, or he's lacking judgment. You cannot send a Katyusha without a 5 map grid officer, as you are very vulnerable. And this main battle tank will... no. Bad idea. You cannot lead an attack by yourself against that player. Doesn't work. Lack of experience, or he underestimated his opponent. Regardless, he lost more than he killed. When I comment this gameplay, friends, do not get offended. I'm just saying what I think, or I'm just expressing myself. If you are that player, don't feel hurt if I say that you did a bad move. My game footage is to comment the good and the bad moves. So we learn from the good stuff and we try to avoid the bad stuff. That's what my channel is all about. I don't mean anything mean to you. And even I highlight my bad gameplay that maybe you find good, but it's still bad to me. That's why on few occasions, I review my own gameplay. When you're not in the action and you sit back and relax and you watch carefully what you did, that's when you learn the most. I should have done this a different way or better, or... I highly encourage you to review your own gameplay. You will learn a lot from it. So yeah, that warmonger guy, you see he's training back, he lost everything. He's very lucky to be far away from top, as if I see this myself, I would jump on the occasion to burn this guy. Now the distance is in his favor. He will survive right now, but maybe not later. K27 is still pushing, still have a lot of active players in the area. Very impressed by their activity. They don't waste time, they reform groups, they're very active, well organized, and globally pretty good. I mean, as a team, yeah, doing great. Okay, they're gonna go for this guy. They're gonna initiate the attack. Hopefully more people will jump in and send their bombers as well. Ah, there you go. So you see what I'm talking about? You see some bombers, you send your bombers. More now. Or maybe they have a tag, but doesn't matter as long as everybody is online or in line with the attack. A good synchronization. Yeah, more bombers. So this guy will be dead. Woo! And there's nothing they can do about it. No fighters strong enough to repel this aerial attack. You see this guy, he's sending a weaker bomber, but still, you send it. You doesn't matter. It will not get attacked by fighters. They have none. Oh, super heavy. Coming down. Not very popular, that super heavy tank. Yep, base gone. I remember back then when I started playing Warpath, everybody wanted the super heavy, the big tank, the durable tank. Now, you barely make any kills with that unit. Not very popular. I mean, it's a very specific unit. Very few players use it, but for them maybe it works fine. I've never been able to enjoy that unit. Too slow for my taste. It's a very specific unit made to tank a base, but now you can almost have the same result with a strong MBT. So that's why so many players are using the MBT, and now, of course, the meta is on the helicopter. Many are trading their tank for the helicopter as it much stronger. It's much better at countering the MBT. So everybody's jumping on the bandwagon, except me. But I do have an helicopter. I just don't use it. The thing that oh yeah, a lot of troops now. Ooh. One thing that annoys me about the helicopter is not the fact that it's overpowered. That doesn't bother me. It's the fact that it's very hard for you to target that unit. Either you have to aim for the shadow or aim at the unit itself, but no matter where you aim, you can never lock in on this unit. Very, very hard. And I wish Lilith would fix this in some way, make it easier to target, because when it starts hovering or falling over the base, you can't do anything. You just can't target it. That's very, very frustrating. And if I have this problem, I'm sure you do. Yeah. Now let's get back to the fight. So not much going on. Yeah, some attack, but no more bases. I think that K27 learned their lesson. Let's not drop base or else it will get destroyed. And at this point, top doesn't have the momentum anymore. They don't have the initiative, so I don't think they have what they need to pushing forward. At this point, they can only go for a small attack or bother them, but they don't have the motivation. Now that scan is gone and he's out of troops and probably out of airlift, they lost their momentum. I mean, that's what happened. Usually, the attack is led by strong players because thanks to their troop, now he's gone, so the attack will slowly die off. Yeah, I think they want this base defense gone, and for some reason there's a visual glitch that that base defense is firing non-stop, but it doesn't have any effect. Destroy that truck. Yeah, thank you. Before it builds something. Mhm. Yep, not much activity now going on. Yeah, a few groups from top, but like I said, it's slowly dying off. It's too bad I wasn't part of it. I would have loved to send my units either if I would be on K27 side or top side. Very fun. Yeah, that guy is trying to lead an attack on that turret. Will they? No, they need artillery. Ooh, yep. A lot of players still. I'm scanning around to see if there's anything going on. Not much. I got lucky to find this battle right now, as I'm out of conquest, so we're waiting in level 3 cities for the next conquest, and there's less action, of course. So yeah, that's pretty much it, friends. Did you enjoy this game footage? If you did, give me a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. Leave your comments below as well. I'm working on some more game footage that will be online very soon, so stand by. Until then, friends, I'm gonna wish you a great weekend. Stay safe and have a good day.